Hello everyone, my name is Deepak Dhariwal. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get going with InDesign, or you can say how to create a magazine in InDesign, especially for beginners. So let's start with InDesign. So once you launch InDesign, you'll see the similar screen, or you can say the welcome screen. So start with create new document. Simply click. You'll get this create new document dialog box. By default it's set to default, so let me just take you through some of these options. So first is document preset. You can create your own presets if you want to. And second is the intent of the document, whether you are creating this document for printing purpose or the on-screen purpose. So you can select the intent, let's say for print or some on-screen document, for example web or maybe digital publishing. Alright, the second next thing is number of pages. Let's say in this case I'm going to set number of pages to 10. And next thing, it's facing pages, whether you want your document to be facing pages like in case of book or a magazine, or if you don't want, let's say in case of some PDF or on-screen document, you can simply uncheck this button. Right now I'm just going to check this button on. Page number, start with the page 1. And the page size, you can select your own page size, let's say letter size in this case, or you can simply type down the size you want. Alright, so next thing is the columns. Let's say in this case I need 3 column, and you can set the gutter space. Alright, apart from that, there are margins, the top margin and the bottom margin, inside outside. If you uncheck this button, you'll see the right and left margins because of the obvious reason. And apart from that, there are some bleed area. You can simply set the bleed area and the slug area as well. So simply hit OK in this case to start with your new document. Alright, I'm just going to hold down the space bar for the temporary hand tool and simply click and drag your mouse to shuffle through the pages, or you can use the pages panel to shuffle between the different pages. Right now I'm on the first page, so hit Ctrl 0 to fit to screen. Let's start with creating the cover page. Okay, so you can create cover page in many ways, and I'm going to put image first of all. So simply hit Command D for the place command to insert images inside. Let's go to document desktop. There is a folder called link. Alright, so simply select an image. Let's say select this image for your cover page. Simply click and drag to this point and extend this frame outside. Now always remember there are two things inside an image frame. One is frame, another is image. Right now I have selected the frame, and if you click the circle inside, you can select the image itself. So again I'll just click on the frame and right click, go to fitting options and set fill frame proportionally, so that your image will not be going to stretch or squeezed. Alright, So again, let's select this image and simply right click and lock, so that I don't select it and accidentally. If you want to unlock this, you can simply double click this button. Okay, so now image is there for the front page, I mean for the cover page. Simply click and drag for the title of the magazine. Let's say Amity University. Control A. There is a shortcut key for increasing your text size, that is Control Shift and greater than. Okay, so this is the name of the magazine. Simply hit escape button to select the frame or to get back to your selection tool. Okay, right click and again go to fitting options. First thing first, fit frame to content. Now simply select the text and change the color, let's say in this case the white. Okay, and I'm going to put an effect, so simply right click, effects, drop shadow. You'll get the parameters out there. Simply check this preview on so that you can see in real time. I think the distance is quite much, so let's keep it a bit down to maybe 6. Hit OK. Okay, that's it. So there you go with your magazine heading. So there are some other options, like maybe you can put some cover story. Control A, again Control Shift and greater than key. If you can see this plus sign, it simply means your text is more than this frame size. I mean your text is bigger than the frame size. So again double click, select the text and change the color to, let's say, yellow in this case, and again you can put some effect, let's say drop shadow. You can use the shortcut key as well. Let's check. Completely fine, hit OK. So take one more text frame. You can simply zoom in using your control plus space bar, and let's create one more text frame. What is the cover story? Let's say herbal garden. Control A, Control Shift, at Amity. Control A. Let's set this color to maybe paper white. Again right click and fitting options, fit frame to content. That's it. Now maybe one more thing we can do is that Again, take one more frame and put some price, let's say RS 50. Okay, if you want control, I can simply increase the size a bit. No, let's decrease it. Alright, so now let's put some more things. Let's say the website, that is www.amity.edu. Hit escape. Again, Control Alt C to fit frame to content. So the central line you can always, because if you hit Control 0 for fit to frame, and now if you move, you can see this is the center guide, and this one is for the text or the heading center guide. So I'll stick to the center guide, and that's it for the cover page. If you want to add some more stories, you can do that. Alright, now let's move to the second page. So take a text frame, maybe of the size, and let's put education, education, Control A, and use Control Shift greater than to increase the text size in this case. Okay, I think this much is pretty fine. Let's keep it a bit bold. Alright, take move tool, or you can simply hit escape key. Again, fitting options, or you can use the Control Alt C as the shortcut key for the fitting options. I think we should keep it from this edge to this edge, and select the text, Control Shift greater than, less than. Okay, now don't confuse with these all sort of guides. If you hit W, this will be the final output. So all these are just for the sake of your help. I mean, these guides are there. There's no other reason. It won't be going to print all these lines. Okay, take one more text frame. Let's say this much size, and you can simply put the word of. Now again, hit escape and use shortcut key Control Alt C for fit content to frame. I think I should increase the text size first. It's quite small. So double click, Control Shift. You can keep this thing as well bold. Escape for move tool, Control Alt C for fit frame to content. Okay, the world of education. Hit Control D and select an image. Let's say take this image. You can simply drag out an area. Let's say there you go. Or you can simply hit Shift key to make your frame precise, but your image will be like this. So what you can do is you can simply right click, go to fitting options, fill frame proportionally, Look at this. Now simply select this image and move this image a bit downward. Okay, now let's select this image frame in this case, and maybe you can move it upside, or you can use arrow key to move down, or you can use shift plus arrow key to move a bit faster. Control D for again taking the image. As we said, the herbal garden, so we can simply select some of these images, maybe hit open. Now I have loaded 3 images in my cursor. As you can see, there's a small 3 inside parentheses. So what we can do is simply drag out an area, and you can use your shift key, or let's say release the shift key for a moment, and you can simply use your arrow key to drag out, let's say 3 images, or to put 3 images at the same time. So I have used arrow key to arrange the images, and in fact I have used the right arrow key to arrange the order. So simply release your mouse button. Alright, now again simply right click and fitting options, fit frame to content. That's it. You can use shift downward arrow key to move a bit downside. One more text frame for the heading shot of things. Let's say in this case the herbal garden at Amity University, Haryana. Control A, select, and Command Shift plus greater than to increase your text size. Okay, hit escape to select the frame, and again Control Alt C for fit frame to content. Create a text frame, let's say this size, and in this case we'll use placeholder text. So right click, and there is an option called fill with placeholder text. Alright, I want to divide this frame into 3 columns. So again let's select this frame, or you can simply hit escape to select the frame. I want to divide this frame into 3 columns. Again, there are some space left behind. Use same thing, fill frame with placeholder text. That's it. Okay, let's keep it a bit downside, and maybe we can put some of the text upside. Let's take one more text frame over there, and again we can simply fill with placeholder text. Hit escape. Let's keep it. side. If you hit W for preview mode, you can see the formatting. Again, hit W to get back. Let's do some of the fine tuning. In this case, select this frame, keep it down using your down arrow keys. Take this text frame, maybe increase the size, or let's say if you want to divide into 3 column. No, keep it 1 column only. That's it. Okay, so double click this frame and put your cursor inside this paragraph. Okay, we'll do some formatting. Go to Windows, paragraph. I need this one. Okay, so dock it there. Now click this button. I want to have a drop cap in this paragraph, so what we can do is simply keep your cursor in this paragraph and use this button. That's it, 2 line wide. Click 3. So let's make some room for the heading. Hit escape to select again. If you accidentally get in the edit text mode. Okay, I think it's pretty fine. And if you double click, let's say to justified for this paragraph as well, justified, and this one justified for the last line. Let's say I'll Control A, select everything and simply do that. It will look a bit more neat and clean. Alright, so there you go, the world of education. Okay, so you can continue on creating the same document. Let's say you want to put some more headings right there. Hit escape, keep it a bit upside, and let's say one more heading, that is Amity C School of Communication. Control A, Control Shift greater than to increase the heading size. Let's say this much is quite fine. Again, hit Control Alt C to fit frame to content. Okay, let's move it a bit downside and downward. Now take text type tool again, and let's say in this case I want some this much. So let's fill with placeholder text. Hit Control A, keep it justified, hit escape. I want to divide it into columns because it's quite bigger text. As much is fine. Keep it a bit upside and maybe downwards. There's some, again, fill with placeholder text. That's it. Okay, now let's put an image inside this picture frame. Hit Control D. Let's take this image. Hit open. Control Z. Never ever select an frame while you use your place command. So even if you do, you can simply hit Ctrl Z to undo that. So I want to drag out an area. Let's say in this case maybe this much size of the image I need. Okay, so let's keep it to the center in both the ways. Alright, so you can use this thing that is wrap around the bounding box. Okay, so it's quite a bit problem, so you can use the window and go to text wrap dialog box. You can simply use this thing, or you can simply to extend the margin. Okay, around your image. So this is how you can put some of the images inside the text and all. Alright, so this is how you can create your magazine. There's one more thing I want to tell you, which is one of the most important, that if you go to pages panel, you'll see a master page. And how to use a master page: you simply double click on the master page, you get to the master pages, and let's say there are some few things you want to be there on every page. I'm using Ctrl Alt 0 to fit to spread shortcut key. So let's say Amity University, Haryana or Gurgaon. I'm pretty confused with this thing, whether it is Haryana or Gurgaon. Amity University, Gurgaon. Select the complete text and Control Shift, go to the arrow key, hit escape. Let's say I want this text to be on every single page, or let's keep it a bit shortcut. No, I think that's fine. I'm going to go. You want this thing to be on every page, you can do that. So you can simply put this kind of text on master frames or master pages. Sorry. Okay, so let's add some page numbers. So what you can do is take the text tool and create a frame, hit escape to select the frame and put it there. Now double click. How to add a page number: so go to type, insert special characters and markers, current page number. You can use the shortcut key as well, Alt Shift Control N. So right now I'm on master page number, I'm on master page, so it is showing A. Again, simply take the selection tool and hold down the Alt key to copy this text. I'm sorry, Control Alt 0 to fit to spread. Select this frame and move it other side. Now double click and write a line in this case. Okay, so right now we are on master page. It's showing A and A on both sides, but if we'll see this thing on other pages, let's say on page number 4, you can see the page numbers over there: page number 4, page number 5, the similar way page number 2 and page number 3. Okay, I want few more changes on master page. Double click. I want to add the website on every page, so simply put it on your master page, create a text frame, www.amity.edu. okay, Control A, Control Shift greater than to increase the text size, hit escape to select the frame, or you can simply take this selection tool, Control Alt C for fit to content, keep it over there. Again, use Alt key to copy the same text frame on the other side. Right now it's aligned on both sides, from center on the page and on the same plane as this text is. Okay, so this is how you can get going with the master pages. And now let's see the first page, the Amity.edu, and the second page, Amity Secret Gown. Okay, let's say if you want to remove some of the master page content on some particular page. Let's say I don't want this page number on the last page. So what you can do is simply use your Control Shift and double click. Now you can simply select the frame and hit delete. So this is how you can simply delete, like in a case if you don't want on a particular page, or let's say on the last back page of your magazine. Again, let's say I want to remove this Amity.edu, because right now I cannot select this. So how you can select the text or the content on your master frame is using the shortcut key Control plus Shift and double click. Alright, so select this and simply delete it. Okay, so it's deleted on the last page while it still remains same on the other pages. Let's say on the last page I don't want the simultaneous good gown to be there. So again, simply Control plus Shift, hold down your Control plus Shift and select, simply just clicking and hit delete. Okay, so I hope you got pretty good idea about how to create a magazine inside the InDesign. That's it. So this is how you can create other pages as well. So thank you so much.